feeling. Try to work you out is killing. Ever since our hearts missing.
This week on NBA 2K TV. One-on-one with Warriors Eric Paschall. My team card updates. We give you tips on basic play calling in 2K20 and your top plays. Welcome back to a brand new episode of NBA 2K TV.
Over the past...
Here's a shot from earlier on. As the Suns arrive at the arena, they're looking to leave town on a winning note tonight. And the game arrivals sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. Downtown San Antonio, Texas, this bridge spans the Riverwalk, not too far from our location tonight. Welcome, everyone, to Noche en Avia. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on this... And a chance to take a look at some numbers for Ayton.
And guys, I think he's starting to feel the wear and tear.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Well, guys, since Devin Booker's been in the pros, he's been able to show his ability to create.
He's doing it all, D.A. Thanks. We're looking forward to the center matchup tonight, Doris. What do you expect to see from these guys inside?
Well, I think there's a requisite physicality in there, certainly. At the same time, there are greater demands on big men, Kevin, than we have ever seen before. Yes, they have to be rim protectors. Yes, they have to control the paint. But now those bigs are asked to defend in space, to guard on the perimeter. Kevin, you know this. That's a tall task.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Saric and Ayton at the 4 and the 5. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. And it's Oubre in at the 3. And for San Antonio, we've got LaMarcus Aldridge. Trey Lyles out there at DeRozan. Then there's Murray. And it's Forbes in at the 2 spot. Pass to Booker, beyond the arc. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Well, that's the bread, the butter, the main course, Booker's move, and the catch and shoot money.
Outside DeRozan. And it's blocked. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. About 1 minute into the first. And Rubio gets it to go on the assist by Saric.
At his size, Dario Saric can see the floor, and he knows how to put it on time and on target.
Murray, the pass to Forbes. Now here is Aldridge. Double team on Aldridge. Inside, DeRozan. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Boy, how effortless does DeMar DeRozan make those slams look? This guy glides to the rim and makes it look easy.
And Rubio kicks to Booker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. 6 to shoot. Got a piece of it. In transition, here comes San Antonio. The shot's good from Forbes. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And the guard, Bryn Forbes, won back-to-back state championships as a high schooler in the state of Michigan. A couple years at Cleveland State, then transferred back to the state of Michigan and played at Michigan State.
And after that time at Michigan State, he went undrafted, but Kevin really has developed into a steady rotation player in the NBA. And by the way, quite a knockdown shooter.
Booker finds Saric. That one good for 2.
Boy, what determination from Dario Saric. So good at being aggressive around the rim.
Rubio against Murray. Passes to DeRozan. The high post shot. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Here's Oubre, and he uses the glass on the layup.
But you can see Kelly Oubre Jr. just wants it more than everybody else. Such heart and desire.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 3. Here's Aldridge. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, Greg, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
The pass to Oubre. And here is Ayton. DeRozan defending. Shoots a fader. And it's Ayton missing. Spurs have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Releases from 15, and that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Well, DeMar DeRozan's mid-range game is as good as it gets in the NBA, and the textbook pretty jumper. Go to work, DeMar.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Frank Kaminsky comes in for Saric. Mikal Bridges checked in for Kelly Oubre. And it's Carter in for Ricky Rubio. And good that time. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now, here's Mills. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Dallas. Gay, right side. And that one hits back iron. For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Carter looking around. He dishes it to Bridges. Pass to Booker. From deep. Rebound, San Antonio.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Pirtle kicks to White. Gay trying to break free. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
San Antonio shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
One shot.
.104 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Jerome. Pass to Baines. Tipped away. Here's Jerome. Shot clock at 6. Over Gay. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. White dishes to Mills. He kicks to Gay. Pass to Bellinelli. The pass to Mills. Over Carter. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Carter on the wing. Pass to Jerome. Goes up from the top of the key. Jump shot is good. Tie game in San Antonio. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And in 2018, DeMar.
Eric Pascal, welcome to 2K TV. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right, trying to survive. And just playing a lot of video games, working out as much as I can in the house, and just catching up on everything that's going on.
I know some players were saying that.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. And a quick look here at some of how it's ended down to David Aldridge standing by from the sideline.
Well, if you...
A terrific attitude. It makes him very tough to handle. David, thank you. Here are the five for the Raptors. Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Ari out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Ibaka in at the five. And for Minnesota, they've got Towns. Malik Beasley out there with Russell. And it's Okogie in at the small forward position. Now here's Beasley over to the wing. And here is Hernan Gomez. 6 on the shot clock. Russell sinks that one from the post. Steve, compared now to when you were playing, did teams go deeper into their benches than they used to?
Yeah, they do. I think because of this load management, resting players. So you see a lot of guys play a lot. And also what they've done right now with the G League, being able to bring guys up, they use those guys. And I think it helps a lot, even not on games, but in practice. You'll see more guys are involved in giving guys rest.
Yeah, that makes sense. Now the dish to Towns. Passes it to Hernan Gomez. Back to Towns. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
And the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now, here is Russell. He's coming off a 28-point game against Houston.
And he really made an impact defensively. His 4 steals were huge.
And so Lowry will bring it up for Toronto. Last time they met was in Toronto.
Yeah, really ratcheted up the pressure in their last matchup, getting steals and just creating havoc defensively.
Their D was just phenomenal in the last game. We'll see if they bring that same intensity again.
Siakam outside. 5 on the clock. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one is on Towns.
Yes, people have been surprised by Siakam's offense. What I'm surprised about is the efficiency.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And the first one at the line is good.
And the most improved player in the league last season, Pascal Siakam, got better in every statistical category.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And it's those diamond-in-the-rough players that so often elevate the top teams. And, Greg, that's what the Raptors found in Pascal Siakam.
No doubt. The 27th pick back in 2016, now a full-time starter on a rookie contract, just over $2 million this season. He is due for a big raise.
Here's Van Vliet after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Outside Lowry, trying to get open as Ibaka. The shot by Lowry, no good. Timberwolves have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Back to Russell. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And yes, it's good. Towns has got his second bucket.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
Here's Lowry. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I know you're playing a lot of 2K. What modes are you playing in?
I do a lot of play now. My career, I go to the park with like Donovan, Royce.
So who is a better 2K player out of the three of you? Royce O'Neal, you, or Donovan?
It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. It's the Orlando Magic facing the Golden State Warriors. And it's the Warriors to start out. Now the starting group for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3 slot. Now here's Richmond. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. And Vucevic pulls it down.
He makes a lot more of those than he misses. Not sure what threw him off right there.
Fultz kicks to Fournier. The pass to Isaac, 4 on the shot clock.
A foul right off the bat. You hate to pick up your first one so quick.
Gordon, the pass to Isaac. Feeds it to Fournier. Clock at 6. Over Richmond. Fournier's shot is off.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Lister. The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Vucevic. Now, here's Isaac. Defended by Mullen. Mullen with the defensive effort. Here's Hardaway, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Vucevic.
Yeah, easy call.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the night.
Warriors, Tim Hardaway, taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Hardaway. Hardaway hits them both. And it's the Magic's ball. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Vucevic against Lister. And Vucevic kicks to Fournier. Shot clock at 5. Knocked loose. Latre. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Outside Mullen. Pass to Lister. Back to Mullen. Hardaway for 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago. Passes it to Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Possessing the athleticism to hammer it down, you better check out Fultz. He's demonstrating how powerful he can be.
Now here's Hardaway. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Mullen for 3. Connects from three-point range.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Fultz looking around. Good D by Hardaway.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Launches it. Another 3 for...
What advice would you give those guys in college that want to come to the NBA?
Be mentally prepared to be very tired. I mean, back-to-backs are no joke. I mean, you barely play back-to-backs in college because maybe in a tournament. But besides that, you got to be mentally prepared to.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers facing the Houston Rockets. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Bradley is out there with Green, and it's McGee in at the 5 spot. Now here's LeBron, 6 on the shot clock. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Pass to Drexler. Launches a 3. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
That's platinum level dime dropping right there by Harden. Such a smart pass. Gets us to his teammates on time and on target.
And that one's good by LeBron.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Now, here is Harden. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
I really appreciate how Harden handles contact, staying in control of his body, and tremendous balance.
James against Drexler. LeBron passes to McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Bradley against Harden. The shot, no good. Bradley with some nice D. LeBron dishes to Bradley. And James throws it down.
LeBron James throwing it down is a thing of beauty. An incredible athlete who makes dunking look as easy as it can look.
Now here's Drexler. And Davis sends it back. Outside, Green. It's stolen by McGrady. Harden outside. The dish to Yao. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots from the line. Another miss by Houston.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Bradley passes to Davis. Over Olajuwon. Olajuwon with the block.
Boy, Olajuwon is a ferocious defender and rim protector. Really excels at slapping shots away.
Harden dishes to Yao. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Let's do some rapid fire questions. I did this poll on IG the other day and I was really surprised at the answers. I personally think that people should make their beds every day.
Good Friday night to you sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Brett Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers taking on the San Antonio Spurs. And now the Lakers starting group. West is out there with Barnett, and it's LaRusso, and it's Nelson, and it's Baylor in at the 3. West with the steal. To the inside. And that one's good by Baylor.
And what's unique about Baylor, he can score from a variety of angles and really good off of either shoulder. Just great extension and body control.
Now here's Leonard. And there's the pass to Duncan. That's tipped. Good on the bucket.
Yeah, Duncan's still making a living by absorbing that kind of contact and able to still score.
Here's Barnett. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. To the wing right side. Shot clock at 6. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. San Antonio with the ball. Parker kicks to Duncan. Barnett against Gervin. Pass to Leonard. 6 to shoot. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. That's a 2 from Parker. And it's Barnett with the rebound.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
West passes to LaRusso. Kicks it out to Baylor. Pass to Nelson. No good that time. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. High, arcing shot. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's Barnett. Fall back, baby. Dick Barnett with the pretty J. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Trailing by 2. Barnett against Gervin. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
You know, a lot of times we talk about good passing, but accurate passing is a huge quality of a good pass, and Leonard did it there.
West with the ball. Leonard picks him up. And West with the quick release jumper.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Be sure to check back next week when I challenge Eric to a quick game of 2K.
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. I was gonna, kind of take it easy on you, but now I might have to switch to 2K view and do some work.
Oh my God.
A Spurs team walking to the locker room earlier, determined to have a big night on their home floor. And the game arrival, sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. The friendship torch in the foreground and the Tower of the Americas behind it. 2 of the signature sites here in San Antonio. And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David.
Well, guys,
a proud franchise. Thank you, David. Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for Aldridge.
We're just not seeing that same fierceness out of him defensively these last few months. He's lost a little bit of that intimidation factor. He's not blocking as many shots, and he's not making the same impact on that end of the floor.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. We've got Mo Harkless. Elfrid Payton is out there with Barrett. Then it's Taj Gibson. And it's Randall in at the 4. And for San Antonio, we've got Murray. Aldridge out there with Lyles. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Forbes in at the 2 spot. You can see it, Doris, with some of these good teams trying to build momentum as we get closer to the postseason.
You seem to know and understand which teams are good on both sides of the basketball. Are they top 5 efficiency, offense and defense? And as you know, Kevin, if there's a player with a hot hand, that can really make a difference in round 1.
Absolutely. Payton against Murray. Payton outside. Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Well, what you want to see from Elfrid Payton are floor general skills on full display. Finds the open teammate. Nice.
Poked away. Payton against Murray. Pass to Forbes. To the paint. Wants to get it to DeRozan, and does. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, officials say play on, even though there's contact. DeRozan, I guess they don't think he needs any help.
Harkless the pass to Payton. Now here's Harkless. DeRozan defending. Shot clock at 6. Outside for Randall. Lets it go with a 3. Can't hit that one. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. They beat the Knicks during their last encounter in New York.
And the last time they were able to come away with that win because of their depth. Great production from the reserves.
I think sometimes the bench can make or break you in a particular game, and that was a total team effort, no question. Had to alter his release at the last possible moment and somehow still gets it to go.
Payton outside for Murray, and it's Payton. That time on the assist by Barrett.
To me, if I'm Elfrid Payton, I want to capitalize from right here. Do your work in the mid-range.
Aldridge kicks to Forbes. Fires for three. It's rebounded by New York.